is 1 to 2. We know the scale factor. Now let's look at the perimeter of both those figures. What is the perimeter of the first triangle? It's 3 plus 4 plus 5, which is 12. Okay. What's the perimeter of the second one? 6 plus 8 plus 10, which is 24. Okay. So my question is, what is the ratio of their perimeters? What to what?
12 to 24 or 22.
12 to 24, which again is 1 to 2. Okay. Okay, now let's look at area. What is the area of this first triangle?
6.
1/2 times base times height, right? So 1/2 times 12 is 6, okay? What's the area of the bigger one?
48.
1/2 times 8 times 6 would be 48. 48 cut in half is 24. Okay, so what is the area ratio?
6 to 24.
6 to 24, which reduces
1 to 3.
to 1 to 4. Okay, now here's what I need you to see. There is a relationship between those numbers. If you look down here, this is the relationship. A scale factor being A to B will always be the same as the ratio of the perimeters of the figure. So the perimeter ratio is also going to be A to B. The ratio of their areas is always going to be the perimeter or scale factor squared, right? When we think of area, we think square units. Same with the ratio of their sides versus the areas. The perimeter ratio is A to B. The area ratio, you square it, okay? So this is scale factor. This is perimeter ratio, is how we'll typically write it. And this is area ratio. It's 3 ratios that are all linked to each other. The first 2 are always going to be the same. The third one is just going to be the first 2 squared, okay? Okay, so using that idea, this first example says these 2 figures are similar. Find the perimeter ratio and the area ratio. How do we do that?
We do 6 to
The scale factor, right. We're going to start with a scale factor because we have 2 sides and they told us they're similar. So our scale factor is going to be 6 to 9, but you always reduce, okay? Reduce is huge in this lesson. If you don't reduce, you're going to get some strange answers, okay? Make sure you're always reducing. So 6 over 9, if you divide by 3, you get a scale factor of 2 to 3. What then is your perimeter ratio?
2 to 3.
2 to 3. It will always be the same as the scale factor. So my perimeter ratio is 2 to 3. What's my area ratio then? 2/3 squared. So if we square the 2 and we square the 3, we get 4 to 9. Okay, now be careful with this because a lot of times people see 4 to 9 and they go, oh, that's 2 to 3. Because you're square rooting in your head instead of reducing in your head, okay? Don't square root. You can't just square root whatever you want to square root. If you can reduce it, if they're both divisible by the same thing, then sure. But don't square root that. 4 to 9 is your area ratio. Okay? Any questions on that? Okay, second example. Very similar, but now they tell you the area of one of your figures is 96 square inches, and they want you to find the area of the other figure. Okay? We don't have enough information. Those are parallelograms, right? Base times height. We don't have a height for either one of them. So we can't do base times height. What we can do is take the ratio, right? A ratio is a comparison. So if we're comparing the 2 things, if we can come up with an area ratio, because we know one of the areas, we can find the other area. So where do we start with this?
We have to find
The scale factor. Okay, so what is the scale factor on this problem? 6 to 8, which is
3 to 4.
3 to 4, okay? You have to reduce that. So you have a scale factor of 3 to 4. We're looking for area. Do I need the perimeter ratio? No, we're not talking perimeter, so don't worry about the perimeter ratio, okay? What we need is the area ratio. And what is the area ratio? 3 squared to 4 squared, or 9 to 16, okay? Now, if you're doing this properly, if you have already simplified the scale factor, you will never have to simplify the area ratio. Unless you're starting with area ratio, then you might have to simplify it, okay? Okay, so we know the area ratio. How in the world can we find the area of the smaller figure?
We set it up. So we see like 90, something over 96 equals 5.
Right, proportions, right? We're gonna set up proportions here. So we're gonna say the area ratio, 9 over 16, is gonna equal, where does the 96 go? On the bottom. It's gotta go across from, this is the bigger figure, so across from the bigger of the two in the ratio. So we're just gonna put an X on top, okay? And then we'll cross multiply it. So when we cross multiply, we get 16x equals, what does that come out to? 864. Okay, 9 times 96. And then we divide by 16. So we get x equals 54. And what did we just find?
What area?
The area. So 54 what? Square inches. Right. Make sense?
Yes.
All right. Problem number 3. This one says a group of high school students, you guys, cultivated a plot of land and harvested 13 bushels of vegetables that they donated to a food pantry. Next summer, because they did so well, the city will let them use a larger, similar, okay, proportional plot of land. In the new plot, each dimension is 2.5 times the corresponding dimension of the original plot. How many bushels can a student expect to harvest next year? If you are a visual person, drawing it might help you just to figure out what is what here. Are we talking about a perimeter? Are we talking about an area? Where are we talking about what pieces of it? Okay, so it says they harvested 13 bushels. Would you say that is a scale factor, a perimeter, or an area? Area. It's how many you got out of a plot of land, right? Here's our plot of land. There were 13 bushels on that plot of land. It's not actually 13, but that's area, right? We're talking about area. Okay. Then it says, in the new plot, each dimension is 2.5 times the corresponding dimension. What is a dimension? The length of the sides, right? So if this is my original, and this is my new one, this is not drawn to scale, by the way. If this was 1 foot long, what would this side be? 2.5 feet, right? You're multiplying it by 2.5. So essentially what we can say is this 1 to 2.5 is which ratio? That's your scale factor, right? So we know we have a scale factor of 1 to 2.5. What do we need?
Area.
We need area, right? We're trying to figure out how many bushels we harvest. Well, that's the area of the plot of land. So you're going to take this and turn it into an area ratio by squaring both of those parts. 1 squared to 2.5 squared. Okay, so our area ratio is 1 to 6.25. Okay. How do I figure out how many bushels we can harvest?
Set up proportion.
Set up a proportion. So we're going to say 1 to 6.25 is going to equal, what number are we using here?
13
The 13. And where is that 13 going to go?
on the top.
13 corresponds to the 1, right? Because the 13 corresponded to the smaller plot. So 13 is here, and we say how many for the bigger one. Then you cross multiply it. So when you cross multiply this, 13 times 6.25, you get x is 81.25, and we were harvesting bushels. So we would get between we'll say about 81 bushels, right? You're not going to harvest a fourth of a bushel. But that's what you would do. Questions on that? There's a lot going on in that problem, huh? Okay, last one. And again, pay attention to the wording here. It says the area of two similar triangles are 50 square centimeters and 98 square centimeters. What's the area ratio? What's the scale factor? And what is the perimeter ratio? What ratio do you have numbers for?
The area.
Area ratio, okay? So if we have two similar triangles that are 50 and 98, we can say the area ratio is 50 to 98. What should we do next?
Or square root.
Not quite. You almost said it. What were you going to say? Simplify first. Okay, so here's the thing, and I said this earlier. Reduce, reduce, reduce. This is so huge in this lesson. Because if you square root this right now, you get very strange numbers. But if you reduce it and then square root, you get beautiful numbers, okay? So make sure that whatever your starting ratio is, that you reduce it. 50 over 98 is what? 25 over 49, okay? That's an area ratio. So what has happened to the scale factor to get us that number? It's been squared, okay? So something has been squared to get us the area ratio, which means if I'm at an area ratio and I want to go to the scale factor, what do I have to do?
Square root.
You have to square root it. So you're going to take the square root of 25 over the square root of 49, which makes your scale factor 5 to 7, okay? So area ratio of 25 to 49, scale factor of 5 to 7. What's the perimeter ratio?
The same thing, 5 to 9.
Same as the scale factor. So your perimeter ratio is 5 to 7. Okay, so just remember it's a to b and a to b and a squared to b squared for the three. Scale factor, perimeter ratio, area ratio. If you can remember that relationship and use it, this is a fairly simple lesson. If you can't remember it, then it gets a little more complex. Any questions on that? All right, that's 10-4.